The first step is to remove this lower side panel next to your accelerator pedal. The controller is held on by 3 screws, 2 at the bottom and 1 in the upper left corner. The electrical cable is held on by 1 clip, and you'll see here that you have to push the tabs on each side and then push it through and it'll come out. You also have the connector, and the connector has a little tab there in the center that you could push in and pull out. Make note of the orientation of this arm by marking it with tape or marker so that you can put it back the same way. First, remove this bracket. It's 1 screw, and as you can see here, it's marked and lined up with these little tabs here, so you can't really get it wrong, but just so you can see there, that's how you put it back. And then the next thing is to use toothpicks. You can use toothpicks, just slightly put them underneath the clips. That prevents them from getting broken, and you can easily remove the 2 halves so you can get to the gears. So just be careful here. There's also 2 small ones right next to the electrical connector, so don't miss those. You can use, again, 2 more toothpicks to make sure you put those in, and then just gently pry it apart. You'll just have to be patient, make sure you don't pull too hard, make sure those toothpicks are pushed all the way in to make sure that you can get this thing apart. And once you've got them all in the right place and the clips are undone, you'll be able to pry it apart. And when you do that, all the toothpicks will just fall out, so you're all set. Next, remove the little motor, and just make sure that the gears are free. Mine were severely lacking lubricant, and you'll understand why they're chattering by listening to the gears. The next step is to lubricate all the gears. That's really why it was chattering in the first place, so just use some lithium grease or some silicone lubricant. Put the motor back in and test to make sure that everything is working like it should using a 12-volt battery. Once you've made sure that the gears are working right and everything is operating as it should, move the arm back into the position that you've marked, either with the tape or the marker, to make sure that it will line up when you install it. Reinstall the clip for the electrical cable in the same spot where you took it from. Again, those marks will help you to line up, and then put the screw in and tighten it down. Connect the electrical connector, and then make sure that with the right orientation, you put the clip into that clip bracket. Installing the controller is fairly easy. You just want to make sure that the control arm, it lines up and goes into the level that's going to open the blend door. I'll show you here where my finger is. You'll see that it's sitting inside that. Yeah, you'll see right there where it's sitting right inside that slot. Then install your 3 screws, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the upper left corner, and tighten them down. Test the controller for smooth operation by going from full hot to full cold a couple times, and just listen to make sure it's not binding up. As you can see here, it's going up and down as I'm moving the temperature controller from hot to cold. And the last step is to put that panel back on and put that secure clip in place, and you're all done. If this was helpful, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks, guys.